But yeah, we are excited to be on the call tonight. So Janelle is in Colorado right now, and I'm in Florida. So we're doing a little bit of a time zone challenge here. But yeah, we have been involved with Shaklee, and as everybody knows, and if you don't, you're about to find out, Shaklee is the #1 natural nutritional company in America. And we've been, it's been a privilege and an honor to be involved in Shaklee for around about 9 years. And I came over to this country not from Australia, but anyway, it was still it was a wet, cold place. And you know, I didn't know many people, and you know, my career opportunities weren't exactly what I wanted it to be. I didn't have the network, but starting our Shaklee business has literally transformed our life. So, you know, Shaklee's been going on for around about 60 years, and they've been pioneering everything when it comes to health, or you know, cleaners, or even a way of life. And that's what attracted me and Janelle into this. It's one thing to make money, but I really realized sometimes having a lot of money, having the big paying jobs can give you more stress than being broke. And, you know, I don't want that stress. I want a lifestyle where I'm involved with my kids on a daily basis, when I'm seeing them regularly. I'm there for the school functions. I'm there just to be dad. And as Kevin said, I like to go mountain biking, but I don't like to go mountain biking on the weekends because it's full. I like to go mountain biking on a Monday morning when there's nobody else out on the trail, and I can really experience Colorado and the freedom it gives us. But that's all down to our Shaklee business. And I can honestly say with my hand on my heart, if it wasn't for Shaklee, we wouldn't have the life we would have now. I was working, you know, I was out the door at 7:30 in the morning, getting home at 8 or 9 o'clock at night, you know, 5 days a week, sometimes working weekends. And Shaklee took us away from that, and in a most amazing way. Now we have the freedom that I think most millionaires dream about, to have this amount of freedom. And we're not millionaires by any stretch of the imagination, but we do have something that's more precious, and that's freedom. So we're going to show you tonight, and my wonderful wife is going to walk you through the Shaklee effect and how that might equal a greater life for you. And like Shaklee says, you know, you can provide a better life for anybody that's willing to grow, to work. And I've just found that I spent a long time building other people's dreams. And when we started building Shaklee, we were building our dreams. And I can honestly say, you know, when we went to Kenya and all that Shaklee has to offer, it was beyond what we saw when we started. We never thought we'd be that person on that trip. And you listening to this call right now, you don't know the potential that you've got until you try. And whether you believe you can or whether you believe you cannot, you will be right. So take great notes, open your mind, and you know, who knows? 1 year from now, your life might be radically different, and your effect will affect countless others. So Janelle, I'm just going to listen and take notes too. Off you go.
Okay, well, hi everyone. Hope you guys can hear me okay. My name is Janelle Devlin, and thanks for that nice intro, honey. We're in 2 different states right now, so it's fun that we can make this work and share with you guys tonight, and we're just really glad to share with you our Shaklee effect, as Andrew said. And, you know, for me, I really discovered my passion for wellness while in nursing school, and not that I was learning about nutrition in school. There's any nurses out there, but I had just started taking Shaklee, and I just wondered why I was feeling so good. So it kind of led me down that road. And when I made the decision to use Shaklee, I was looking for really just natural approaches that worked. I was looking for side benefits of building health versus side effects. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. And what I found was that Shaklee is completely set apart in the wellness world. I found that the company, the leadership, the products were so much in sync with who I was and my values. So you could say that I started because of the effect of the products. I was a user. But I've stuck with Shaklee because of their unwavering integrity, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And so you see here a list of some things that we listed, you know, why we Shaklee. So Andrew mentioned some of these. Number 1, contribution. I mean this when I say if I could do Shaklee on a volunteer basis, if it was just a volunteer basis, I would do it because of the difference that it makes in others' lives and the difference it's made in our lives, how we've grown as people, how we've grown in our relationship. So contribution for us is huge. We love helping people simplify, you know, the one-stop shop. You can get the best of the best from Shaklee. Healthy homes, mentioned the integrity, our team. You guys will see some pics of our team in a little bit. We love working with a team, and we love working with our team. We've had some great Shackley trips. Andrew mentioned Kenya, which is incredible. Authentic friendships, less worry, more living. We feel that for ourselves, and we love sharing that message, whether it's people that are using Shackley, sharing Shackley, or building a business. It's less worry, more living. It all comes down to quality of life is what we've really discovered, like Andrew shared, and we do love our lifestyle. So that's us. We love working, again, with our team of all ages, and for us, it really started that we were just sharing Shackley to pay for our healthy habit. And then before kids, it was paying our mortgage consistently every month. So that was a big deal. And it was for helping people feel healthy, and that just felt great for us. And so after our first was born, you guys saw a picture there. We have a 6-year-old Anya and a 4-year-old Cade. And after Anya was born, kind of made that decision, do I go back to nursing, do I not? And we realized we really had this gem. We had the Shackley business, and we said, let's take it seriously and see what we can do, because we wanted that freedom. We love the gift. Andrew mentioned being able to, he had to kind of quit his job to transition. He had about 4 months where he was studying and doing training, and there's no way he could have made that job transition if it wasn't for Shackley. So again, these are some things that stick out to us as we think about where do we want to be in our life. And we just so appreciate the road, the good, the bad, everything. It's led us to where we are now. And as you guys are listening tonight, we just want you to know we're about prevention. We're about living more proactive versus reactive. And I don't know about you, but that feels really great for us. And so as we kind of are going to be sharing tonight, we want to find out about you. So are you where you want to be in your life? And what would you like what would you like that to be like in a year or 5 years or even 10 years down the road? Sometimes we don't think about that big picture, but let's think about that. Where do we want to be? And how do we feel about our health or our fitness level? Are you sick and tired of not feeling your best, wishing you had more energy? And maybe there's a change that you've wanted to make in your overall well-being, but you just didn't know how to approach it. Maybe it was confusing and so much out there. So that's something to think about. And are work and family in balance for you? And do you have the time you want to spend with your friends or your family? These days, again, as Andrew mentioned, we sometimes feel really lucky just to have a job. But how would it be if you had an income that came from doing something you loved, that you felt aligned with, connected with, and that was really a natural fit? Something that was flexible enough that you could fit it into your life instead of having to mold your life around a demanding work schedule. Something to think about. And you have the lifestyle that you've always wanted. Again, lifestyle, quality time, right? Not the rat race versus enjoying the process. And Andrew and I are about enjoying the process. Our team's about that. Our mentors have taught us that, enjoying the process, because life is short. Are you able to travel when you want to? Do you guys like to travel? We love to travel. Are you living from paycheck to paycheck, maybe wondering how to get out from some of that insurmountable debt? A lot of us have been in that same boat. So you're not alone. But if you're looking for something different, you're in a good place tonight. Again, whether you're choosing to better your health, whether you wanted to share, or you're wanting to build something, we really believe you guys are here for a reason. So the question is, what if you could lay the foundation for a lifetime of good health? You could define a better balance between work and family. You could live a life completely designed by you, or maybe all of those. For us, we just love being able to choose when we work. Sometimes we're taking off during the week. Ski season's coming up. The first year we're going to be skiing with the kids. And so we're excited. We're going to be probably working a little more on the weekends sometimes. We love that. We can get up and ski during the week. It's what's important to you. But we like being able to design that and have our outside time. Being in Colorado, we get lots of good outside time. So with the Shackley effect for us, for nearly 60 years, Shackley's been helping people to attain these kinds of dreams for themselves and for their families. Lots of times people don't think it's possible to make this kind of change now, because it just can seem overwhelming. But we believe that by taking those small positive steps each day, transformation becomes possible. And that is what we call the Shackley effect. So when you see that is the Shackley effect, the small things that lead up to big things. And there are a lot of reasons that people get involved with Shackley. So you can, like we mentioned, you can use the products and experience a change in your health, that they can bring about. You can share the products and your life-changing results with a community of people around you so that you can earn discounts or a little extra spending money, or maybe enough just for that second car. You can increase your Shackley effect by building a team of like-minded people with the potential to earn significant income. And, you know, for Andrew and I, although it's been 9 years since we started and we were just using the product because we had such great health that came from that, especially Andrew, it was a real turnaround. It made us say, what makes Shackley different, right? That's how it started for us, and then we were sharing. And then it led to building. But I love sharing, and I'm so proud and I'm so thankful that our last two 1099s have been $50,000 and $55,000. And to me, I just say that because we're home with our kids. We get to get out. We get to do things. We get to work with a team. And so I just want to say that to know that it is possible and it can be a real career if you're willing to put the work in, willing to grow and be coachable. Those kind of people do great with Shackley. And everyone, we love to have you be part of the Shackley family in whatever way suits you. Whatever that need is that you have, if your life doesn't exactly reflect everything you really want for yourself or your family, just know that you're not alone. And most of us do want to change. People want to look better and feel great at every stage of their lives, right? People want a better work-life balance. These are the things we hear so much when we ask those questions. People want a way to earn money that is consistent with their values. Coming from my previous, even previous jobs, it's been great to be able to help in the nursing world. Absolutely loved it. I'm so thankful I became a nurse. But I love now, it's just a little different. We're helping people to take ownership of their health and or take ownership of their future. And people want to do their part to live in a healthy home, free from, or do their part to help the environment. So with Shackley, as you can see, we have solutions for each of these very common needs and desires. It's not just one area. It really is the one-stop shop, the one place that you can kind of go to where you can feel like we kind of cover all of those areas of health. And what's also powerful and exciting about Shackley, and that gets Andrew and I excited, is that when you look at trends of critical needs and markets that are expanding in response to them, Shackley is at the intersection of 5 massive global growth trends predicted to continue to grow to $3 trillion. And Shackley's product families within these trends that we have inside of each of these colors are in the growth categories, and that's good for us today and into the future as these trends continue to grow and explode, really. And then the company of Shackley. Shackley's always been a different kind of company, founded on principles. We love this part of Shackley. Dr. Shackley taught that you should do all you can to be in harmony with nature and to operate by the golden rule. We don't always hear that these days, right? This is really how Shackley started, and it carries on through today. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and success will come to you. And many people would agree with me here, but it really is focusing on the people, and the money comes along the way. In 1956, Dr. Shackley decided the best way to get his products into people's hands on a larger scale was by word of mouth. People sharing the best health and earth-friendly products with other people. So how many large corporations these days, right, operate on principles that include being responsible for the environment and putting people first? Sometimes those can be few and far between, but we tend to gravitate towards those companies, right? It just feels right. Integrity, vision, sticking to your word. We love that Shackley will never put profits ahead of doing what's right. And again, that is why we have stuck with Shackley for all of these years, seen the growth, and really loved our career. So nearly 60 years later, Shackley today is the #1 natural nutrition company in the U.S. and one of America's most trusted brands. 10 years ago, we were purchased by Roger Barnett, that you guys see in the picture here to the right, and Roger really is a leader with a strong vision, and he believes that one person at a time, Shackley has the ability to make a difference in the health and well-being of people on a global basis. And to help ensure the future health of our planet, our mission is to provide a healthier life for everyone and a better life for anyone. And I'll throw in there, when we were in Kenya on the trip, there's so much that was done behind the scenes that I probably don't even know about that was done by Roger to help the people, not to do it for applause or that motive, but the motives were pure. And on a global scale, Shackley does so much to help, not just here in America, but on a global scale. Keeping promises, valuing safety and quality over what's easy to do, and putting the well-being of people and the planet first. That is really our DNA. That is the DNA of Shaklee, and we've been at it for a long time. We're thankful for that. And when it comes to our products, you guys have seen our leadership, a little bit of our history. And again, whether or not you're choosing to use the products or share or build, but it comes down to, I think each of us want to be aligned with a company that just feels like they're doing the right thing. They're not going to cut corners. We're not going to be jumping on bandwagons or shouting some hype from the rooftop. We are about making a difference, and quality always comes first. When it comes to our products, we know that they are always safe, they always work, and they're always green. So Shaklee uses science to really unlock the secrets of nature. You know, it's not based, again, on hype or the fads. And this is what I love. The average length of time our customers use our products is 18.5 years, which is pretty cool. We have a great guarantee. I mean, 100% money-back guarantee, investment of over $250 million in research and development. Just our quality control is out of this world. For those of you that especially are planet conscious, first company in the world to be certified climate neutral. And many medals, 121 medals earned by athletes fueled by Shaklee. We love our Shaklee Olympic athletes. From a nursing standpoint, a medical standpoint, this stands out to me huge. The last point I'll mention is over 100 scientific papers, 90 of which are in peer-reviewed publications. And that, you guys can find out more about with the 2007 landmark study, which is just done. Well, obviously, 7 years ago here. The landmark study, Changing Brands Can Change Your Life, is really what came from this. And I'll just cover this quickly. You know, Shaklee proved this when they did a groundbreaking study conducted in collaboration with researchers from the University of California, Berkeley, School of Public Health, and it was published in a big-time journal, the Nutrition Journal. Long-term Shaklee nutrition users clearly demonstrated lower levels of the most important heart health biomarkers. Okay, this is a big deal, recognized by the American Heart Association as compared to non-supplement users. Triglyceride levels, those are some fats that can deposit on blood vessels. Lower levels of triglycerides have been shown to improve heart health, so that's why that's important. And then homocysteine levels, you might see that, it's kind of small there, but homocysteine, that's an amino acid produced naturally in the body. And lower levels of homocysteine in the blood help support optimal heart health. Our bodies were made, right? It's important that we kind of know what's going to be building health. Shaklee is about building health. Total cholesterol, the HDL cholesterol, kind of the ratios there, the good, bad. I mean, across the board, people that were taking Shaklee had just remarkably better health. And the last one I want to mention, you guys see on there, kind of the bottom right, C-reactive protein levels. So C-reactive protein, or CRP, that is found in the body and measures the body's response to biological stress. Many of us, it's no secret, right, that we know that inflammation is a precursor to disease, right? It's unfortunate, but we're starting to really get that. This is a measure of that inflammation. Lower levels of C-reactive protein helps improve heart health. So there are health benefits to using Shaklee products. I love that Shaklee Corporation is the only company that has proof of the long-term effects of people taking their products. And that is really what this landmark study proved. For me, I will say it shows in my parents, it shows in our good family friends and our mentors, the Samekas, who introduced us to Shaklee. I mean, it really is that effect. I want to feel great when I'm in my 60s, 70s, and 80s, right? So an important thing to kind of be thinking about, how do we want to feel in those years as well? So let's go to the next one here. So products. You know, Shaklee products, Andrew and I would say they're life-changing. I mean, come over to our house for a cup of tea, sit on our porch, we could talk all day. But with the products really have been life-changing, because not only does it simplify to not have to say, hey, has this been recalled? Has this not? You know, is this a good thing to put in products? You know, we can trust it. That trust is there, and people get great results from Shaklee. So by combining the best products with regimens that work for each individual, you can start with nutrients to improve how you feel every day. And the question I like to say is, you know, what is it worth to you to feel great every day? What is your health worth? And then we add the solutions for your most important health priorities and concerns. So start with those small steps, and then you can expect those long-lasting results, as well as a positive impact on your life and the lives of those around you. We love that. So what is most important to you? So here are some questions that might help you guys determine which Shaklee solutions are right for you. So we'll kind of go through them here and see which jumps out to you. We have our healthy foundations with 90% of Americans that are lacking key nutrients in their diet, right, adults and children. But the Foundations regimen provides a nutritional foundation that your body needs, and is a great place even for a healthy adult to start. We also have our healthy solutions, kind of the smart heart ones. Shaklee's range of solutions for the most important areas of health, designed to help you live a longer and better life. We have our healthy weight. So our safe, scientifically formulated weight management program. This is what we love. It's designed to help you lose the weight and teach you how to keep it off, right? So it's a two-prong approach. Learning how to keep it off so it becomes a lifestyle, not a diet, but it becomes a lifestyle. And people get great results with our healthy weight products. And then we have our healthy beauty. So our nourishing, clinically proven skin and hair care products are infused with natural herbs, essential vitamins, and antioxidants. Have to say, put those to the test years and years ago thinking there's no way I'll give up my other stuff that was super, costly, and I love the personal care stuff by Shaklee. We kind of use it in our whole family. And then, of course, we have the opportunity, the better life. And once you experience the transformation in your health that Shaklee products, that Shaklee has, it's really the most natural thing in the world to share, right? When you're feeling good and people naturally are noticing, what are you doing? What's different? It's the most natural thing in the world to share that, because it's coming from our heart and not our head, not from any other motive, but because we know that we feel great, and that makes our quality of life so much better. We want to share that, right? So when we do, your life can be transformed in a whole new way. And like Andrew said, you never know what that could look like. It doesn't matter your background, doesn't matter your past. It just is determined on, or I should say contingent on, your desire to live a better future, a healthier future. And it's incredibly, incredibly rewarding. Not just financially, although that's a big part of it. For us, it's been huge to have the flexibility, because really when we decided to take Shaklee, or kind of treat it as a, quote, business, we had just had our first baby. So those of you that are parents know you don't exactly have a great amount of time to just say, these are going to be my business hours. You have to work around, right? You have to work around kids. So our kids are 1.5 years apart. And so needless to say, we had like 4 years of craziness. But Shaklee, throughout that time, paid our mortgage every single month, and then some. It kept growing, even though we were in that busy part of life, because we kept watering it, we kept growing it, we kept tapping into what we knew was important to be able to share with Shaklee. We love that we can fit our business, you and I, we can fit our business wherever we like into your super busy life. It can also be a primary pursuit and the reason you're so passionate about your life. With the ability to decide how, where, and when to work. Sometimes that seems like a luxury, and it's hard to imagine having that much control and balance, right? Today, I had about 4 hours this morning from 8 to noon. I had 4 different appointments, and I was in different locations, and it was so great. And I was sitting in the sun. I had my computer. We were doing a team call, and I just thought, thank you. It's great to be able to do that. I don't do that every day, but I love that I can do that, right? I like variety. It's great to have that flexibility. And with Shaklee, it really can be a reality. So I'm just going to talk through a couple of the rewards so you guys can kind of see or what it looks like for a distributor or someone who's just getting started. Because what you earn really depends on you, where you decide you want to be, and the effort that you put into getting there, for sure. You can earn better discounts, again, extra spending money, car payments. Andrew and I love our Shaklee car. We've had it now for 3 years. School tuition, to build a team for business that generates real wealth, the kind you can pass down to your children and grandchildren. So when you become a distributor, you can start to earn discounts and a variety of bonuses that can make a difference in those monthly bills, or help pay for extras like the trips you want to go on, dinner, concerts, that sort of thing, ski trips. But this is the first step in the business, and really where you'd want to kind of be starting off. Or I'm sorry, what you really want to do would be to become a director, that first leadership rank, as quickly as possible, and that would give you a great amount to be able to have that extra spending money. So the average directors are, again, being our first rank in Shaklee, earns an annual income of about $10,000, and that's generated from a minimum of $2,000 in monthly group purchase volume. So a director who does more than the minimum volume each month can also earn a great trip out to the Shaklee World Headquarters in the San Francisco Bay Area. And the next step after director is to teach others on your team to become directors as well. And that's where greater rewards really do get started. So the next would kind of be a Shaklee coordinator. The average earnings for that is about $21,000 a year. And here you can earn those annual trips to great destinations like Playa del Carmen, which is coming up, Maui, which is coming up in May, and the Bahamas. You can earn that monthly car bonus. Extra cash rewards in our Fast Track program really does add up, and it can get up to $4,000 extra at that level. And next, executive coordinator. It's a leader. That's a leader who generates a minimum of about $20,000 in purchase volume each month, and has helped at least 3 other people become leaders. So this is considered to be the level where you can really replace that income from a full-time job for those of you that are considering that or thinking about that. The average annual income is about $49,000. You could earn some super great trips to exotic destinations. Again, the Playa del Carmen, Maui, Bahamas, that was kind of the Kenya trip for us. Absolutely life-changing. Some of our friends just got back. Let's see, they've done Paris, they've done Bora Bora. They just do great trips. Just got back from Bali a couple weeks ago. Accumulate Fast Track bonuses of up to $19,000. And to kind of bring this together, this last thing we're going to mention here is Master Coordinator. And a Master Coordinator is considered really the pinnacle of our business, although you can actually achieve even more kind of above this level. But to get there, you're generating about $100,000 in volume per month and helping at least 6 team members to become leaders. The average income for this is $200,000, a little over $200,000. And again, the trips are in there. It's just really the whole package of the Shaklee lifestyle, of the car bonus and Fast Track bonuses of up to $89,000. So really, hopefully, as you guys can see, Shaklee allows you to determine your own level of success. And each rank advancement provides greater opportunity and increased recognition for your achievements. And recognition is something that can be so lacking in people's careers, where they're saying, gosh, I feel like I'm just not recognized. You are recognized in Shaklee, I tell you what. Greater income potential, higher car bonuses, higher Fast Track bonuses for those that are advancing quickly. So really, guys, there's no limit to your income opportunity if you're willing to work for it. And that is it. It's being willing to grow, like we say, be coachable, jump in. The community. So Shaklee really is more than just a way to earn money. We are a diverse community of like-minded people who share the belief that together, through small, positive steps taken consistently, we make a huge difference in the health of people and our planet. And so when you choose to build a business in Shaklee, we love this. You're independent, you're not alone. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You're part of a team with support from mentors, other team members, and the Shaklee home office. And we love our team. We have a great team kind of here in Colorado and in other states as well. And I kind of say we love our team, and it's not because they are slick salespeople. We have people on our team because our team has a passion to make a difference in the lives of others, all ages, coming from all different backgrounds, but that is a thing that we have in common. We want to help others experience the simplicity and the freedom that comes from living healthy. Would you guys agree there's freedom in living healthy? And for some, it's also that freedom of being your own boss. The American dream, right? The creating something for now and for years to come. We love it, and we have people that are, I think, even listening tonight. There were some of our original people that started with us in Shaklee, and they still are great, loyal customers. They've referred family and friends. We love that. It has not just been contingent on the amount of parties I've done. It's the effect of what's come from that, because we are about building health and healthier futures. The American dream of creating something now and for years to come. I was going to say some of our Shaklee friends are 3rd and 4th generation Shaklee kids, which is super cool. But that kind of leads into stability as we're talking about the freedom that comes from living healthy, being able to trust, Shaklee being such a trusted brand. In nearly 60 years of continuous operation, Shaklee has paid over $7 billion in commissions to distributors without missing a month. $2.2 billion of that has been paid out in just the past 10 years, representing over 30% of commissions paid in the entire 58-year history in Shaklee. We have great leadership in Shaklee. Over the past 10 years, Shaklee's doubled in size and is rapidly approaching that $1 billion in global sales for the first time in its history. And we're so thankful, we're so proud to be a part of Shaklee. And this is really important because so many companies out there are popping up, right, and then disappearing from the scene. You hear about something, it's gone. Something's out there, oh, it's recalled, right? There's this back and forth. Exactly, we're not only here to stay, we're growing. So I want you guys to think about this again as we're bringing this to the end. You've had this time with us. Imagine the future that you want. Put aside all your can'ts, all your things that are limiting, those limiting beliefs, but imagine that future that you want. Maybe it's having that super awesome VW bus. Use a simple system we teach you for creating it. But it will always be you and your uniquely personal style of helping others that really defines it. So that's the thing. We have all different personality types in Shaklee, right? But it's having that common cause of wanting to make a difference. So what fits your need? So where are you versus where do you want to be? What did you see in this presentation that kind of piqued your interest, made you kind of go, I wonder if I could do that. So how would you like to look and feel better at every age? I'm just going to throw it right out there. My mom looks amazing. I think people always say that, and she has been taking Shaklee for quite some time. She raised us on the Shaklee cleaners, and then in college, and I started with the nutrition. She looks great. All natural. So what product categories intrigued you most? The foundations, solutions, the home, having that healthy home, weight, beauty? How many of these products do you already purchase? It's really simply, truly, redirecting our spending, right? As you run out of something, I'm going to try Shaklee. If I don't love it, not a big deal, but you know you're always going to have that guarantee. How is your life balanced? Do you have the balance of work, family, and your leisure time that you would like to have, or does that just seem impossible? It's not impossible. Having that lifestyle that you desire is something that we should be thinking about, dreaming about, and planning for. And if you could design your own life and be in control of your time and finances, what would that look like for you? So we spoke earlier about the fact that most people who want to join Shaklee find they kind of fit best into one of these three categories, these three choices, right? So using the products. Experience the way that Shaklee products can help you create a transformation in your health. Give it a shot. Be a skeptic. Try the products. People love the products. Again, our average customer uses for 18 and a half years. That's incredible. It's like unheard of. Next, share and earn. Share your effect with your community, with your friends, with your family, with those that are looking for better health, better future. By introducing Shaklee products and earn deeper discounts, that extra cash, cover the cost of your products, covering the cost of your healthy habit, we say. And then to build, to increase your effect. And think about that, to increase your effect, not just about us, but for others. What does that look like for others around us? And build a team in a way that works for you and fits your life with the potential for significant long-term financial rewards. Sometimes I laugh because I say, my friends that know me well, people on my team, I say, you know me, I don't have it all together, but I love people. And I've been willing to grow. We've gone to every conference except for when we've just had a baby, but we've jumped into training. We've gone to the regionals. Even when we were just sharing, we just went in, we dove in, we learned. And from that, what has come has been so rewarding for us. Again, not just financial, that's just a piece, but our quality of life. So again, you can use the products, you can join free as a member with the product regimen that's right for you. We have a good handful of places you can start with that free membership. Share and earn, you can join it as a distributor with a gold pack, which really, really, truly unlocks all of the ways to earn, or you can join as a distributor with a product regimen that's right. So the person that introduced you, of course, you can talk with them about that. With sharing and earning, I would say the best place to jump in, even if you're kind of thinking, I want to do this in some aspects, the $349 gold pack is just a total steal with what you get in there, with product, with the ability to influence not only your own health, but the health of others. We love that one. Having the training that comes in there, the products, some of our latest, greatest products. And then, of course, we have building, which we've touched on. You can join as a distributor with the Gold Plus pack that comes with even more. That's our $6.99 pack, comprehensive selection from each one of our healthy product categories. And this pack is really, truly, Andrew and I say, it's really the best value, whether you want to share and earn or build a team. There's so many benefits to getting started, to having this, taking hold of it with your, the ownership of having your own business or having something that you're just, again, paying for your healthy habit of living a healthy life. So I just want to turn it over to Andrew to kind of close us out here. Thank you guys for staying a couple extra minutes. Andrew, you want to kind of finish off here for the evening?
Sure thing. Well, I know on our Shackley journey, none of this was just natural. We had to learn, we had to grow, we had to fail, we had to, really focus on, ourselves and growth. And I've heard a few phrases that have really helped me. And it's, sometimes in life there's winners and losers. And I've won sometimes and I've lost other times. And that's how I believe life was. But what I've really learned is there's winners and learners. And I've decided no matter what, I'm going to learn. So I failed, I've learned, I've watched Janelle just grow as a leader, as a wife, as a mother, and it's been an incredible journey to watch her transform. Shackley helps you grow, it helps you get healthy, and it helps you get that financial life. So I know the majority of people that are listening to this call, you're hard workers. And you've been working hard, you've been building, other businesses for a boss or something like this. With Shackley, you get to build your own dream. And I've learned, in school I was told what to do. I was told what time to start, what time to finish, what needed to be done. In work, I was told the same thing. And then you have a Shackley business. And the beauty is you have no boss. Nobody's telling you what to do. The downside is you have no boss. Nobody's telling you what to do. So I'm going to challenge you. If you want a better life, you have to be the most committed person in your life. You have to be the person that follows through. So you can build Shackley full-time if you've got the time. You can build it part-time. But you cannot build a Shackley business in your spare time when you stuff it in. Same as working out. You can't get in great shape if you just do it whenever you feel like it. You've got to be committed. You've got to schedule it in. And you've got to have a vision. Know what you're going to achieve by the end of the month, by the end of this year, by the end of 2015. And keep on changing your strategy, but get out there, talk to people, because my belief is our income is in a direct relationship to the amount of value that we're adding. So if we're helping other people grow their goals, and Roger Barnett told me this, a leader's the last person to get what they want. If I help enough people get what they want, ultimately, we'll get what we want. And I think that's the great thing about Shackley. If you're already working hard, you've got time that you can lock this in. And even if it's 3 hours a week, 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week, whatever it is. But I want you to remember this. If you want what you do not have, you must do what you are not doing. So if you want what you do not have, you must do what you are not doing. So look at what you've got. Look at your capabilities. Look at whatever you need to do to move forward. And all I know is if I improve a quarter of a percent a day, that's 90% better a year. It's not about changing everything. It's about doing something consistently and just working on getting a quarter of a percent better a day. And you can literally transform your life, your children's lives, your family's life, and leave a legacy of people that you've impacted along your way in your Shackley career. So if you want something that you haven't got, you got to do what you haven't done. So take a step, be bold, step out, connect with the people that brought you on this call tonight, get a game plan together, and be the most determined, committed person in your life. You're going to have people along the way who are going to try and pull you down with all these basement people. I heard this at the conference. There's always going to be basement people in our life. But we've also got balcony people where they're going to cheer for us. They're going to help us get to that higher level. And the beauty of that is you're going to be some balcony people for some other person in life. And my greatest pride and privilege is to watch my team walk across stage and to know what it took for them to get there and the dedication and the commitment. That's the best part for me from a Shackley standpoint. So help other people, grow leaders, step out, be bold, be willing to make mistakes and learn from it. And if you do that, your future is bright. And we'll see you on the Shackley trips, and we'll look forward to seeing your brand new car. So go get them. God bless you, and go rock this town.